Welcome in, guys. We're just going to do a what does the collective need to hear right now today. If they're here, what do we need to hear for them? We're diving right in. Vulnerability. Make a decision. Okay, make a decision. There's two versions of this person on this card, a half and half energy. Make a decision. Spirit is being a little bit funny right now. They're saying you don't get to have the split decision breakfast, okay? So you have to choose. And they're bringing in the morning because it's important to do this soon. It's important to do this first thing. 11:11, there's a portal, there's a doorway, there's an energetic opportunity right now for you to make a decision on what? On being your most authentic self. Vulnerability. It's really talking about authenticity right here. 34, some of you could be 34. The number 7 could be significant as well. For some of you, I don't know why they're bringing it through that you've been trying to make your space more like romantic or soothing, peaceful, calming to you with the candles in the background. Some of you could have been burning new candles or even received a candle as a gift recently. That won't be for all of you, just some of you. But they're encouraging you to get yourself into a comfortable space in order to let your emotions fully flow. I feel like this is a time of transcendence for you. This is really giving like eclipse energy right now, right? Like it goes dark for a moment and it's this huge change. It's this huge shift. It's something abnormal. So they're encouraging you to get yourself into a comfortable space so that you can feel good about being vulnerable. Because there's something that wants to come in. So let's jump into the tarot and see what does want to come in. I feel like something wants to come in. So I'm actually going to use these cards really quickly. What wants to come in for the collective if they will get vulnerable? Eclipse, they keep bringing that word through, so there's something that's going to be changing in the darkness to the light. All of a sudden, unexpectedly, a rare energy in your life, not something that happens every day. What wants to come in for the collective if they will get vulnerable? What are the energies that are shifting? Completion, West, the puzzle piece here. So there's something that is going to make you feel a sense of completion. This could be like a person. It's not even necessarily giving romantic vibes, but it could be. But this is even like friendships, a mentor. This is definitely representing a person, though. A person that wants to come into your life that's going to make you feel completion in some way. Like they're going to give you an answer. They're going to give you an opportunity. They're just what you were looking for. You're just what they were looking for. It's something here about coming into connection with someone. But see, you might have to get vulnerable and say what you actually need and what you actually want for this person to know that they belong in your life. Change, yes. Wind, perfect, absolutely. The winds of change. So this is everything. Some of you could be moving house. It might be a new house that wants to come in. For example, if you've been looking for a place to move on real estate websites, once you allow yourself to get vulnerable in some way and to move through whatever this energy is talking about for you, then the perfect house, the perfect apartment, the perfect place is going to pop up for you. The perfect opportunity, maybe the perfect landlord or the perfect person that just wants to let you stay in their house for free. Like there's some kind of serendipitous energy out here. It's like spirit wants to work for you, but you're trying to hold on and do it yourself. Yeah, volcanoes, power. You're trying to hold on to the version of power that you've come to know, which is something like you pushing yourself, forcing yourself, moving yourself in a direction on sheer will. But spirit wants to come in and do this for you. Motion, air, right? They want it to be as light as air. They don't want it to be heavy lifting for you. Because we have the air again. Some of you could definitely be air signs, or the next air sign season could be important for you in this situation. Building atoms, building up. But see, Spirit is saying that you're trying to figure something out. You have the brain there. You're trying to figure something out. And there's a missing link. There's a missing piece. And you're not going to find it in your solitariness. You're not going to find it in your desert space. If you've been feeling dry or frustrated or like you can't get the creativity, you can't get the idea, you've got to give yourself a place where you can feel vulnerable and let that energy process and move through you so that this energy can come in. Okay, let's jump into the tarot. What do you want to tell the collective? Is there anything specific that you can tell us about this situation? Like, what is the situation based around? 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's just something that's burdening you. You're working too hard. You're trying to do all of the heavy lifting. You're trying to do all of the heavy lifting, and Spirit doesn't know why. And they're showing the red is like that alert, like that's too much weight. They're giving me like an alarm alert sound in my head, like a very loud foghorn kind of a sound. Where it's like, alert, alert, this is too heavy for you. They're encouraging you to put this weight down, to be vulnerable enough to ask for help, to be vulnerable enough to speak about what you really need, to be vulnerable enough to say, this direction isn't working, I'm gonna go in a new direction. And the Ace of Swords is here in the reverse, so you're in denial about this, but you know that this is true. The Temperance is here because, again, it's going to take time for you to come into the acceptance because you, collective, are used to being the wounded warrior. That's what I said. You're used to pushing too hard. You're used to doing it out of your own power. And, you know, this is also about the collective shift just in the world right now, that we're manifesting in a different way. It's not even manifesting like you have to work for something. It's about receiving what's already there for you, what's intended for you. What's the advice to this collective? How are they going to be able to move out of this situation? Because they're so used to the 10 of Wands, Page of Cups. Do something nice for yourself. Offer something nice to yourself. Hear those compliments and kind words from people because there's someone that's trying to offer you something, but you're not hearing it, you're not taking it. What's the advice for collective? To chill out. Because you're running around, because you're in fight mode, you're in battle mode so much. You always have something to say. You always have something to do. There is something about always having something to say, and Spirit encouraging you to quiet down and take a moment, take a beat, take a step back with the Knight of Swords, because he's moving too fast. It's like Fast and Furious is what they're saying. Yeah, so you're not really getting as much out of your investments. You're not getting as much out of your energy because you're really just pushing yourself into depletion, and you're making it so much harder for yourself instead of allowing Spirit to come in and help you. Now, Spirit is helping you, but that might also look like an opportunity showing up that you didn't expect. If you will get out of resistance. Again, there's something here about a person coming in with an offer. And again, that could be a romantic relationship, a friendship, a business relationship, but it is a person that you need right now. They have something that you need. And they're giving me that song, Baby, You Got What I Need, okay? So someone has what you need, but you won't accept it right now. Look, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You won't freaking accept it right now. It's like, this is the justice and this is the balance, but collective won't accept it right now. It's like free money is on the table, but you're like, no, I'm gonna go work over here. No, I want to do this. Like, you're stuck in an old pattern, and Spirit is just saying, like, I have an easier way for you. I have a plan for you, but you're trying to do all the planning yourself. So you're just completely leaving Spirit out right now. Completely leaving Spirit out right now. Look, because you're looking for the answers with the Page of Swords. Honestly, this is too funny, collective. You know, and everybody does it. Everybody does it. Look at that. This is on the bottom again, in denial. Okay, I'm gonna leave this as a short reading, because that's all the information you need. Is the collective gonna be able to move through this energy anytime soon? Well, Two of Swords in the reverse. So as soon as they stop denying it, right? Yeah, look, when I split the deck again, the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, it's like you want to show up in this space. This woman is not being vulnerable. This woman is putting on a presentation of being everything, of being in power, of being in control. The Nine of Pentacles, having it all and having it all together, right? Is there anything else that you need to say to the collective before we sign off? Chariot. Okay. So yeah, if you stop resisting what is true and what is meant for you and the help and the support that is all around you, you will get out of that stressful energy, out of that frustrated energy. The Chariot is there because your way forward is to take off the blindfold, to get vulnerable, to tell someone what you need, or that, you know, admit that you need help, or admit to yourself that there might be a better way, a faster way, an easier way, a God-led way. So just getting out of your own way and being able to receive instead of having to do everything by your force and your might and your power and your old patterns. The Chariot. Spirit is saying you will get a lot further, a lot faster. So that is the end of the message for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.